is constitution part. The second area is social justice and governance part. And the third is international relations. Okay. Now, this first part, Indian Constitution, you will get the maximum number of questions. As you proceed, like from India and the world, the number of questions range from 2 to 3. And second, governance, they will always ask lot of questions from social sector, health, self-help groups, all these things. And the nature of polity is very dynamic. In mains exam, it's not that the foundational or fundamental of politics is not important. They are important. You are supposed to know the basic provisions of the constitution, but at the same time you have to know about the current developments. Things will always be interlinked, and though polity appears to be the simplest of all, paper 1, 2, 3, 4, but in general score is not that good in polity. The reason is students, like the type and the quality of answers is missing, which is expected. And in polity questions, you should always go for the standard. You should know that the standard information for polity questions, you should keep track of the Supreme Court judgments in terms of suggestions, the reports of different committees. Until unless you will not put the authentic information, you will not get marks. So it is general studies, but doesn't mean that you write in a very superficial manner. The instruction is also that marks will not be given for superficial manner. So this paper I will start in prelims and mains integrated form. We will do it simultaneously, and as already told, there will be the writing practice and objective type practice also on the topics which we will discuss and the assignment which we will give. Okay. Now, in polity, it appears very simple, but at times we commit very silly mistakes in terms of understanding the concepts. So it's very important that we understand the basic concepts very clearly. Okay. So today I will start with polity first, discussion of some basic concepts, how to proceed with it. So if you see prelims paper, so this year not many questions from polity, but last year lot of questions came from polity, and lot of questions were of conceptual nature, fundamental rights, natural rights, even from the important judgments. Even this year, like if you want, you can refer the political theory, NCERT book of political theory on the conceptual questions, like they ask this question, relationship between law and equality. Okay. So the source of these type of questions is from that political theory book of NCERT. Okay. So today I will start with some basic questions about polity or basic themes about polity. And sometimes even from these basic themes there can be questions on in prelims. The application of these themes will be there even in mains also, but primarily it is like in prelims you can use this information. Okay. So in polity we are trying to understand the political system. Okay, so political system we are trying to understand, and every political system is based on constitution. Okay, though polity is more than constitution, it also include the dynamic part into it, but the basic text is constitution. Is this clear? So first of all, what is exactly the constitution? What does constitution tells, and how many types of constitutions are there, and how to find out which type of constitution is like, how do you define, how do you differentiate? Okay, so first of all, what is the purpose of the constitution? To lay down the framework of the political system. Okay, so can we call constitution as a power map? Suppose in short note it comes constitution as a power map. What does it imply? It defines the powers and the functions of different branches of government. Is this clear? That is a constitution. So in your notes you can first write constitution is a power map. This is how constitution is defined. Like in geography you have resources and its mapping.